stadium buzzing. Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it out. It's Avery. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And after that, the best thing you can do, run it away. Here comes the special teams. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head, that will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with two great plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
The sack by the defense forces fourth down and a punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Avery. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Right on the money. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Gets it out quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The run to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Completes it in the middle. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Quick strike complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He'll keep it on the sneak. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Parks. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Jenkins. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Nesser just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fields. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Working that wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Quickly complete. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking to throw on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Parks.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quick completion to the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the ground game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get them.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. The 20. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And there's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The running back has it. That should be the final play of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll step out of bounds at the 13, and that gives him a little bit more room. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field it close to the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Parks. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The play action fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Using the quick game. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. This time it's complete. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off play action. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. A missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Flips it out to the back. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Punch it out of the air. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. He's got it. And he's still running after the move. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Smith takes the handoff. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to...
Breaks into the open. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal for this offense. They're working that left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run it. Looking for the end zone. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Parks. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Gives it on the option. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On fourth down, going to the air. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll go back to work on offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Snags it quickly on the left. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got enough for the first.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll operate out of split backs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Caught in the backfield, it's Avery. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds his man. It's Barnes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Makes the grab down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got some of the work done on 1st down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. Here's the heat. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Parks. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Trying to slam in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture. And they are in for the score here late in the 4th quarter.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. And you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options that are making you play very disciplined. And the QB takes it himself and gets in for the score.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. From the gun. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Touch pass on the line. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the tailback. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down from the 36. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
That last score, just a little icing on the cake in this one as they get set to kick it away again. Coming out with it, it's Avery. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
At the 19-yard line.
Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Parks. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
37-yard line. Third down coming up.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Smashes through the tackle. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Wants to go up top on first down. Slithers into space. Short gain on the play before he slides. So now it's 2nd and long. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation.